say goodbye to all my sorrow, and by tomorrow I'll be on my way. I guess the Lord must be in New York City. I'm so tired of getting nowhere, seeing my prayers gone unanswered. I guess the Lord must be in New York City. Well, here I am, Lord, knocking at your back door. Ain't it wonderful to be where I've always wanted to be? For the first time I'll breathe free here in New York City. Say goodbye to all my sorrow, and by tomorrow I'll be on my way. I guess the Lord must be in New York City. So tired of getting nowhere and seeing my prayers gone unanswered. I guess the Lord must be in New York City. Well, here I am, Lord, knocking at your back door. Ain't it wonderful to be where I've always wanted to be? For the first time I'll breathe free here in New York City.
Bicycles for two, broken-hearted Jubilee. Parachutes, army blues, sleeping bags for two, sentimental jamboree.
don't be unkind. It don't mean I'm blind. Perhaps there's a thing or two I think of lying in bed I shouldn't have said, but there it is. You see, it's all clear. You are meant to be here. From the beginning. Maybe I might have changed, not been so cruel, not being such a fool. Whatever was done is done. I just can't recall. It doesn't matter at all. You see, it's all clear. You are meant to be here. From the beginning. is new. Love is all, love is you. Because the sky is blue, it makes me cry. Because the sky is blue.
Heaven sent the promised land. Looks alright from where I stand, 'cause I'm the man on the outside looking in. Waiting on the first step. Show me where the key is kept. Point me down the right line, because it's time to let me in from the cold. Turn my land into gold, 'cause there's a chill wind blowing in my soul, and I think I'm growing old. Flash to red is what's a deal. Got to make it to the next meal. Try to keep up with the turning of the wheel. Mile after mile, stone after stone, you turn to speak, but you're alone. Million miles from home, you're on your own. So let me in from the cold. Turn my land into gold, 'cause there's a chill wind blowing in my soul, and I think I'm growing old. warm sand, the promised land. And I grabbed it with both hands. Now I'm out on the inside looking out. Hear me shout, come on in. What's the news? Where you been? 'Cause there's no wind left in my soul, and I've grown old.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, as the ceiling flew away. When we call out for another drink, the waits have brought a tray, and so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned the wider shade of pale. She said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see, but I wander through my playing cards, would not let her be one of 16 vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, they might just as well have been closed. And so it was as the mirror told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned the wider shade of pale. Sunshine is far away, clouds linger on. Everything I possess, now they are gone. They are gone. They are gone.
you're on your own. Guess I will go home, sit down alone. Crying and thinking is all that I do. Memories I have remind me of you, of you, of you. Stay and help me to end the day. And if you don't mind, we'll break a bottle of wine. Stick around and maybe we'll put one down. 'Cause I wanna find what lies behind those eyes. Midnight blue, burning gold, a yellow moon is growing cold. dust of a journey that cannot be shaken away. It lives deep within me, for I breathed it every day. You and I are yesterday's answers. The earth of the past come to flesh. Eroded by time's rivers to the shapes we now possess. Come share of my breath and my substance, and mingle our streams and our times. In bright infinite moments, our reasons are lost in our eyes. With your Scared of looking tall and feeling small. Running through the days I have beside you. Scared of being wrong, and that's it all. Love me with your head and heart. Love me from the place it starts. Love me with your head and heart. Love me like a child.
come in every size. Some are wise and some are the wise. They got pretty blue eyes. For now a man may change. For now her face looks strange, looks strange, looks strange. Marching to the promised land, where the honey flows and takes you by the hand, pulls you down on your knees while you're down a pool of peas. The face in the water looks up, and she shakes her head as if to say that it's the last time you'll look like today. Face that launched 1,000 ships is sinking fast. That happens, you know. The water gets below. Seems not very long ago. Lovelier she was than any that I know. Angels never know it's time to close the book and gracefully decline. The song's found a tale. My, what a jealous fool is she. The face in the water looks up. She shakes her head as if to say that the blue girls have all gone away.
You could even be the man on the moon. Do you wanna be the player? Do you wanna be the string? Let me tell you something. It just don't mean a thing. You see, it really doesn't matter when you're buried in disguise by the dark glass on your eyes. Though your flesh has crystalline,
Wanna be the feathers lying in my bed. Wanna be a color cover magazine. Create a scene. Every day a little cider, a little matter. Someone get me a ladder. Wanna be the singer. Wanna be the song. Let me tell you something. You just couldn't be more wrong. You see, I really have to tell you that it all gets so intense. From my experience, it just doesn't seem to make sense. Still, you turn me on.
You're multilingual,
lipstick on Mayfair. The mirror on reflection has climbed back upon the wall. For the floor she found descended, and the ceiling was too tall. Your trouser cuffs are dirty, and your shoes are laced up wrong. You'd better take off your homework, 'cause your overcoat is too long. Town clock in the market square stands waiting for the hour. When its hands they both turn backwards, and our meeting will devour both themselves and also any fool who dares to tell the time. And the sun and moon will shudder, and the signposts cease to sign. Your trouser cuffs are dirty, and your shoes are laced up wrong. You'd better take off your homework, 'cause your overcoat is too long. Your trouser cuffs are dirty, and your shoes are laced up
day after day, alone on a hill. The man with the foolish grin is keeping perfectly still, but nobody wants to know him. They can see that he's just a fool, and he never gives an answer. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Well on the way, head in a cloud, the man of 1,000 voices talking perfectly loud, but nobody ever hears him or the sound he appears to make, and he never seems to notice. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Tell what he wants to do, and he never shows his feelings. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Oh, round, 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 round.
Oh, my hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still more? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered
time can do so much. Are you still
Though we gotta say goodbye for the summer, baby, I promise you this, I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. Yes, it's gonna be a cold, lonely summer, but I'll feel the emptiness. I'll send you all my dreams every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. I'll see you in the sunlight. I'll hear your voice every sail with a kid.
Suzanne takes you down to her place near the river. You can hear the boats go by. You can spend the night beside her. And you know that she's half crazy, but that's why you wanna be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China. And just when you mean to tell her that you have no love to give her, then she gets you on her wavelength, and she lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know that she will trust you, for you've touched her perfect body with your mind. And Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water, and he spent a long time watching from his lonely wooden tower. And when he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, all men will be sailors then until the sea shall free them. But he himself was broken long before the sky would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. And you want to travel with him, and you want to travel blind, and you think maybe you'll trust him, for he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Now Suzanne takes your hand and she leads you to the river. She is wearing rags and feathers from Salvation Army counters, and the sun pours down like honey on Our Lady of the Harbor. And she shows you where to look among the garbage and the flowers. There are heroes in the seaweed, there are children in the morning. They are leaning out for love, and they will lean that way forever, while Suzanne holds the mirror. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know you can trust her, for she's touched your perfect body with her mind.
Memory, she is smiling and I mustn't